Welcome to Class 8 Science, Chapter 12, Friction. In this video, I will explain the answers of exercise questions of NCERT book. Come to first question, fill in the blanks. Friction opposes the blank between the surfaces in contact with each other. Answer is friction opposes the motion between the surfaces in contact with each other. Friction depends on the blank of surfaces. Answer is friction depends on the nature of surfaces. In place of nature, we can also use the word roughness or smoothness of surfaces. Friction produces blank. Answer is friction produces heat. Sprinkling of powder on the carom board blank friction. Answer is sprinkling of powder on the carom board reduces friction. Sliding friction is blank than the static friction. Answer is sliding friction is lesser than the static friction. Second question. 4 children were asked to arrange forces due to rolling, stating and sliding frictions in an increasing order. Okay, their arrangements are given below. Choose the correct arrangement. First one is rolling, stating, sliding. Second one is rolling, sliding, stating. Third one is stating, sliding, rolling. Fourth one is sliding, stating, rolling. Now, what is the correct answer? We have discussed that is sliding friction is smaller than static. Okay, sliding is smaller. And then we can say we have to arrange in the decreasing order. Decreasing order means maximum friction is in case of static friction. Okay, then sliding. And rolling also has lesser friction than sliding. Then you select which one is correct. This one is static, sliding and rolling. Again, be careful. Question may be changed. If this is decreasing order is replaced by increasing order, okay, then our answer will change. Then you have to write, then in that case our answer will be this. Okay, now question number 3. Alida runs her toy car on dry marble floor, wet marble floor, newspaper and towel spread on the floor. The force of friction acting on the car on different surfaces in increasing order will be. Again, remember this is increasing order. As we have discussed, that friction is depend on the irregularities. More the irregularities, more the friction. Now you can compare the irregularities that is on dry marble, wet marble, newspaper and towel. Definitely irregularities are greater in case of towel, lesser in case of newspaper. Now if we compare this dry and wet, in which irregularities are lesser in case of wet marble. That's why our correct answer is A. That is wet marble, then dry marble floor, then newspaper and then towel. Okay. Suppose your writing desk is tilted. Tilted means jhuka hua. Okay, a little. A book kept on it starts sliding down. Show the direction of frictional force acting on it. Answer is when a book slides on the writing desk, a frictional force acts between the book and the surface of the desk. And the direction of frictional force on the book is opposite to the direction of its motion and it acts in upward direction. But you have to write your answer in terms of diagram. That's why you have to draw this diagram. This is tilted writing desk. Okay, tilted. Now if you keep book here, then this will come downward. And friction will act in opposite of this direction. That's why this will act in upward direction. Okay, you have to also mention these arrows. Question number 5. You spill a bucket of soapy water. Spill means felana. You spill a bucket of soapy water on a marble floor accidentally. Would it make it easier or more difficult for you to walk on the floor? Why? Answer is, it would more difficult to walk on floor. The force of friction between the ground and feet decreases when there is soapy water spilled on the floor. Hence, it becomes difficult to walk on the soapy floor. Next question, question number 6. Explain why sportsmen use shoes with spikes. Now first, what is the meaning of these spikes or spike? You can see this diagram. This is a shoe and these are the spikes. Okay, now we can say spike, a thin pointed piece of metal, wood or another rigid material. This is called spike. Now answer is, sportsmen use shoes with spikes because these shoes give them a better grip while running. Why better grip? Because they interlock tightly. That's why better grip is there. This is because the force of friction between the shoes and the ground increases with the help of spikes. Okay. Next question. Iqbal has to push a lighter box and Seema has to push a similar heavier box on the same floor. Who will have to apply a larger force and why? Answer is, Seema will have to apply a larger force than Iqbal. Now why? Force of friction arises because of interlocking of irregularities on the two surfaces in contact. When a heavy object is placed on the floor, the interlocking of irregularities on the surfaces of box and floor becomes strong. This is because the two surfaces in contact are pressed harder. Hence, more force is required to overcome the interlocking. Thus, to push the heavier box, Seema has to apply a greater force than Iqbal. Next question. Explain why sliding friction is less than static friction. Answer is, friction comes into play when irregularities present in the surfaces of two objects in contact get interlocked with each other. In sliding, the time given for interlocking is very small. Hence, interlocking is not strong. Therefore, less force is required to overcome this interlocking. Because of this reason, sliding friction is less than static friction. Next question. Give examples to show that friction is both a friend and a foe. Number of examples are there. Okay. Some of I have written here. As a friend, we are able to walk because of friction. Friction between the tip of the pen and the paper allows us to write. Nails and screws fixed to wall surface due to friction. Without friction, no building could be constructed. Dear student, you can also write your own examples. Okay. Now, friction as a foe. Tires and soles of shoes wear out because of friction. Friction between the different parts of machines produces heat. This can damage the machines. Steps of staircase and foot over bridges at railway stations wear out due to friction. Knives and razors lose their sharp edges due to friction. These are the some examples. You can also write your own examples. Okay. Explain why objects moving in fluids must have special shapes. When objects move through fluids, they have to overcome friction acting on them due to fluids. And in this process, they lose energy And to minimize this loss of energy, these objects should given special shapes. The frictional force depends on the shape of the objects. So objects are given special shapes to minimize friction. Okay student, thank you. Subscribe my channel to get the new videos from new chapter.